stupid. Where is the link? Oh, yes, it come up yet. Yeah, it says I'm live. But where is the link then? Should come up. Now. Right, now we should start. Let's go. We were 17 drivers out of 20. We should have started. Gonna check which ones who isn't here. Not gonna have time for it. So Alpine, McLaren and Williams. So Alpine is the one. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, 19. Fair. So it was only 2 drivers done. No, yeah, 2 drivers. So it's... I forgot. Alpine, McLaren and Williams. So McLaren 8 Ali, and for Williams it's Leonardo. It will McLaren. Cuts, yeah. Yeah, then it's out. And that's Regis, right? Yeah. Should do it. Have to look because he's always the first one out of on track. Oh, it seems like it's a little bit wet out there. Doesn't look fully dry. No, as usual, he doesn't start a lap first. And that is going to be Toby, right? Yeah. It's still Ridges is gonna start his lap after Toby. No one has passed him yet. Toby starting his lap right now. Yellow flag is 6:03 because of Ridges. Might be overtaken by Das Russell. Nope. Toby 15.9 first sector. What can Toby do in the middle sector then? Oh, we have a Mercedes in the way, and that is L Jack maybe? Yeah, it was. Might be an impeding. Right on the racing line, look like. And Toby with a lap time of 1:03.9. Then Bridges, next one. What can he do? Can he be faster than Toby? If it doesn't invalidate, oh, he's far out, but it's not invalidated. 3.6 seconds. And then, is it? It should be Cecil, right? Cecil Katia 04.7, 18.2. That's not as. And Leskar invalidated his lap. Blue Rocket up to 4th, 5.0. Then it was it? I don't know, it was. Is it? Oh, it was Kappa who was on an out lap. Then it's Elchak on a lap. Tom was on a lap, but the slow lap. Elchak up to second, 1:03.8. And who was that? Was that Tiffy? 1:04.4 up to 4th. Then we have. Who do we have? We have Alti on a lap, we have Cap on a lap, Lesker on a lap, maybe? Yeah, Lesker is on a lap. What can he set? It's not gonna be the fastest. It's a 1:04.7 up to 5th. Then who was that? Cap up to 4th, 1:04.2. Then we have a Ferrari with Altia, right? Yes. 1:04.2 up to 4th. And who else is on a lap? Kaurinase is on a lap. What can he set? It's not gonna be competitive lap time. 1:06.2. No, Luke Boy is on a lap. Amigo is on a lap. On mediums. Interesting. What can he do on those mediums? Katya on mediums, 1:04.7. Can Amigo do a better lap time? It's a yellow flag in sector 1, and that's because of which that is as Bridges in again. Yep, it is. Amigo in the final sector. What time can he set? Can he be ahead of Katya? No, he can't, because he validates in the last turn. Then Lukey Boy, what can he do? It's a slow lap, very slow lap. No, he's going for it now instead. Pepe is on a lap. What does his lap say? 44.8. Pepe into the second last corner. Into the last corner. 59 in the middle of the corner. What does the time say? 1:04.3 up to 7th. It's really tight between 5th and 8. Then we should have Luke Boy on a lap. 12 seconds up. 12. What is that? I don't know. And what can he do in the last corner? Can he gain that much? 104.6 up to 9th. And then we have Toby on a lap. We're just going slow. What can Toby do in the middle part of the track? Can he improve his lap time? Yes, he can. Half a tenth up. Into the last couple of corners. Into the last corner. Can he take that pole position from Rudis? No, he can't. It's invalidated. Rudis is gonna start his lap now. Can he do on his lap done? $11,000. Not that much you can gain in the first sector because it's only one turn. Second sector is 4 corners, I think. Might be 3. And here he comes into the middle bar. It's 1/10 up. And what can he do in the last sector then? Into the last corner he goes. No, he doesn't. He goes into the pits. Okay, then we look at Elchak. What can he do? He's almost 1/10 behind his personal best in the first sector. That is going to be hard to gain again. Who's that? Leonardo up to 5th. Das Vessel up to 2nd. 103.7. I missed Das Vessel. So I thought it was in on outlap. The yellow flag in sector 1. It's because of cuts here. Elchak into the penultimate corner, into the last corner now. Can he take that pole position from Ridges? It's a 103.681. It's not quite there. It's 4 hundredths away from Ridges. Das Vessel is not going for it. Blue Rocket is not going for it. It's up to 4th. Tom then. Can he improve? He's 200 ahead of his personal best. What does the middle sector say? 2/10. 2/10, and that is around Blue Rocket Das Vessel. And Tom in over the line. It's a 103.721. It's up to 3rd. 200 ahead of Das Vessel. Elchak should be going into the pits. Yes, he is. And Blue Rocket into the pits. Altia into the pits. Pepe into the pits. Luke Boy into the pits as well, I think. Amigo is on the lap. Now Luke Boy might wait to next lap. Amigo is on a lap now though. He hasn't had a lap yet. What can he do in his first time lap? When Joey is not gonna set the time. Pez not setting a lap time yet either. 44.5, that's fast by Migo. That's very fast by Migo. What does the last sector say then? Can you do it? It's a 103.8 and that's only 5th. Blue Rocket is on a personal best, 1/10 up. What does the time say? It's a 103.678. It's up to second. It's around 35 thousandths behind Ridges. And then we have Tiffy invalidated. Lukey Boy 23 thousandths improvement. What does he do in the middle sector? It's going to be almost 3 tenths up on his personal best. That's gonna put him between Tiffy and Corinasi. Can he do a better last sector? It's a 104.1. It's ahead of Corinasi. And then we should have Blue Rocket and Blue Rocket into the pits. Ridges on a lap. Missed his middle sector. It looks like it's an improvement. It's a purple middle sector. What does the time say at the finish line? It's a 103.572. So he's 1/10 ahead of Blue Rocket right now. Leonardo into the pits. Luke Boy should go into the pits. Tiffy might be on a lap. So look at it at the last middle sector. Oh, he might not be on a lap. 3 tenths down. No, he's not on a lap. He's not even going full throttle. Corinasi is on a lap, maybe? No, 4 tenths up. It's not on a lap either. So he's gonna do it on his second lap then. Radius should go in right. Yep. And where is Pepe then? Pepe is ahead of Corinasi. Pepe is going to set a lap ahead of Corinasi. Pepe on a lap right now. How much can he improve on his lap? He's not going for it. So it's Corinasi going to set the next lap. It's 44,000 slower than his personal best. And it doesn't look like he's going for it. There is so many drivers ahead of him right now. 7 seconds. No, he's not going for it. It's almost everyone on an outlap right now, just getting in the way of Corinasi. Now we look at Elchak, who has been on form lately. What can he do? He's 1.5 tenths faster than his personal best. That's even faster than Regis already. What can he do in the middle sector? How much improvement is it gonna be? 2/10. Into the last corners now. And he spins! And he's out! What can Blue Rocket do then? He's 1.5 tenths up. Then we have Tom. Can he do something? From third. Blue Rocket. Over the line. And he's taking provisional pole by 1/10, even more. Tom is 1/10 slower than his personal best. He needs to gain 3/10 here. Almost 2.5. And a bit. 2700. What does the mirror sector say? 300 slower. Leonardo up to second. It's a Williams lockout in the first row. Can Tom take that away from them? 1:03.698. It's only fifth. And it is a William lockout in the first row. Wow, Williams on fire here in Austria. And Eldeshak only fourth. Wow. But look how tight it is. 13 drivers within 7/10. It's almost F1 esports levels here. Oh. And when the OMPS doesn't set lap times. 1.1 seconds from 1st to 16th. But what a lap by Blue Rocket, taking pole with more than one, with almost 1/10. Wow. And now into the 25% race. Then we are going to do reverse grid in top 10 for the second race, and that race is 35%. Should be. Now we're still waiting for everyone to do their strategy. Five lights. Lights out, and away we go for the Austrian Grand Prix, the sprint race. And Blue Rocket with a great start, almost a second ahead of Leonardo before the second corner. And Elchak trying to go for the overtake on Leonardo is already up to third. Bridges fifth. And where is Tom? Sixth. Das Vessel 4th. Elchak not being able to overtake Leonardo yet. He's losing time to Leonardo. Leonardo losing time to Blue Rocket, who is almost 1 second ahead of Leonardo now. Leonardo, 3 seconds penalty already, and we haven't even raced the lap yet. That is gonna be tough for Leonardo then. No DRS yet. DRS is gonna be enabled next lap. Leonardo has closed that gap pretty fast. But Elchak can hold the same tempo, the same pace. Elchak is... I forgot. He is 24 points ahead of Ridges, and with none of them getting the pole, they are not getting a point for it. So they have only 26 points to race with. So Ridges need to win both of these races and get the fastest lap in both of them to have a chance to be ahead of Elchak in the championship. But right now it looks like Elchak is going to gain even more, or get away even more in the championship. He has closed the gap to Leonardo, and it is DRS right now. Leonardo does have DRS though. It is a long DRS chain from Blue Rocket down to Leonardo down to... oh, it's on Tom, and Toby down to... Alce down to Katja. Amigo ahead of Kappa and Amigo in a fight. And I see Querinas and one Joey side by side, but one Joey on the no, it was not the one. Who was that? It was Ridges and Tom is ahead of Ridges now. Tom on softs though. He should be faster. Ridges trying around outside. Going to get the inside here. Can he hold it? He can. Tom around outside. And that's not gonna work for Tom. He's driving 8th around the Ridges right now. He's trying his hardest to get ahead of Ridges, but Ridges is holding on. Elchak really close to Leonardo now. He's not gonna go for it into turn number 1. He knows better than that. Might go into turn number 3 or 4. Tom ahead of Ridges now, and that's a very good exit by Tom. Elchak not going for it on turn number 3. Now does Vessel right behind Elchak. Does Vessel get ahead of Elchak now? No, he can't. Leonardo very close to Blue Rocket. Oh, and Elchak almost ran into Leonardo, and then does Vessel almost run into Elchak. The Vessel, who is 5th in the championship, but is 90 points behind Elchak. Wow. The closest one to Elchak is Ridges, and that is 24 points. Then Toby has 85 points, and Elchak has 147 points. So it's 62 points between first and third. And Elchek very close to Leonardo again. Can he go for it into turn number 3? He's going for the outside move. Leonardo on the inside on Blue Rocket. Elchek on the outside. Can he get a better exit? DRS, ERS. He's trying for on it, but it doesn't work. And he is still third. Leonardo covering up the inside. Elchek trying the outside move. Getting pushed off. Not gonna have that place easy. And now the pack has closed up again. Now it's from second to ninth the DRS train is, and radius ahead of Tom. That must have been a very close move. And Toby right by now. Can Tom catch radius again? It's going to be harder for Tom when he puts on mediums. Without Pesca, a 3 seconds penalty. Elchek trying to go for Leonardo. Didn't work this time either. He is closer now. It's going for the outside move again into turn number 4. Can he hold it this time? Leonardo pushing Elchek wide again, but leaves him space. And now does Vessel going around the outside into turn number what is it, 6 or 5? I don't even remember what. Oh, and that's Leonardo round. And Leonardo is round. Elchek up to second. Regis up to third. Thus Vessel is losing ground. Tom into the pits. No, yeah, Toby into the pits. Toby up to 5th then. Alchi up to 6th. When Joey up to 7th. Can Regis do something about... Can Regis do something about Elchek? Elchek has spun as well. And Katsi is out of the session. What is happening? It's safety car. Oh, that's so good for Tom. Wow, that's so good for Tom then. But Elchek spins out of turn number 1. And when Joey spins... And he spins again. He's lost the front template. Regis is second now. He must go into the pits. Everyone should box this lap. Onto softs. Yes, they are. And this might put... No, Tom is not gonna have that advantage that I thought it was. Oh, I thought he would have that a big advantage on them, but he's going to be behind them. He has lost places on it. Oh, didn't thought that. He's 8th now. Wow. Regis is third now. Okay, it's because Tiffy hasn't boxed yet. Blue Rocket still in provisional lead then. Wow. Gonna wait for Amigo to catch up. And Tom put on a juiced chest of mediums. No, I'm stupid. He has one of those mediums, one lot more than the others have done on their softs. It should be okay. I may go into the box again. Safety car in this lap, and that is going to be hard for Amigo then. Can he catch up before he go full throttle? He might not. It's going to be close. Tiffy might go early. Amigo hasn't closed that gap yet. He should have closed the gap before Tiffy goes. He has closed the gap. Tiffy waiting very... Now he goes. That was a little bit predictable because look at that blue rocket. He's still with him. And Das Vessel with a great start. Radius 3 seconds penalty. Oh, that's going to be a hard one to get away from. And Elchak is trying to get Alche into turn number 3 here. On the inside, and he's up to 6 now. Regis trying to... R3 abreast with Das Vessel and Tiffy. Regis on the outside of Das Vessel. Can he hold it? He can, up to 2nd. Das Vessel 3rd. Elchak up to 5th now. Ahead of Tiffy as well. Luke Boy 3 seconds penalty. Toby, how long can he hold Elchak behind him? And this is not good news for Regis. Alche ahead of Tiffy. Tom should be able to go ahead of Tiffy as well. Pretty easy, yes he does. Blue Rocket, fastest lap yet. 105.4. Regis, what can he do? Can he drive away from Blue Rocket as Tom and Alchak? He needs to do something. Up the inside into turn number 3. He knows he needs to be ahead and driving away from these 3 guys. Otherwise, the race is over for him. He has used all of his battery now, and he's on 3%. Leonardo, another 3 seconds penalty, I think. Regis has gone ahead. Leonardo, 5 seconds penalty. Wow. And Regis is going to try his hardest to drive away from these guys. Doesn't look promising right now because it's only 3/10. Regis, oh no, 5.1. It's 3/10 faster than Blue Rocket's last time. DRS enabled, and here comes Blue Rocket with DRS, with plenty of ERS. Elchak doesn't have any to worry about. He just need to be with this DRS train. Blue Rocket into turn number 4. Doesn't go for it. He knows Regis is using very much battery. He has gained a little bit. Tiffy retires. Blue Rocket trying his hardest to not let Regis away. Elchek just holding that gap to Toby. It is easier when you are a little bit behind because you can follow the other lines, but you have the there. That's the problem. One Joey 3 seconds penalty. Blue Rocket very close now. Can he do something into turn number 3? He can. He's going for it. And he's going for the inside. Elchak up to 4th. Ahead of Toby now. And Ridges is in 2nd. And does Vessel have 3 seconds penalty now? But what can Ridges do? Can he go for it? He does, I think. No, he can't. He's too far behind. And that might be the race over him because he needs 3 seconds to Elchak to gain points on him. But right now it's not 3 seconds. It's not even 1 second. It's 7 tenths. 8 tenths. What can Bridges do? Tom gets a 3 seconds penalty. Tom is down in a 10th now. He started 5th. What can Bridges do? Read. 4 laps to go. Bridges trying to go on the move into turn number 3. He has DRS. He's going to be ahead of Blue Rocket. Oh, but Blue Rocket with great exit speed. And Ridges around outside. Can he hold it? Blue Rocket on the inside. Ridges is going to have the inside into turn number 6. And he is ahead now. But it's still not even 1 second to Elchak. He needs to try to get away here. He's trying his best. It's 4 tenths. But the Rocket can use his battery and gain that back. 4 tenths. And now he has DRS. He's going to catch Ridges so easily. Right up onto the rear wing of Ridges. Blue Rocket. What can Blue Rocket do into turn number 3? Now Das Vessel goes for Blue Rocket. They are going 3 wide into turn number 3. And it's Das Vessel up to 1st. And Ridges with his switchback on Blue Rocket. Can he make it? No, he can't. Blue Rocket on the outside of Das Vessel. Can he hold it? Das Vessel on the inside. Ridges on the outside of Das Vessel. Can he hold it around turn number 5? And then have the inside into turn number 6? He has. Can he hold then? Can Das Vessel hold the outside? He has a better exit. But Ridges still side by side. And Ridges doesn't get it. Now it's Ridges. Then it's Elchak. This is not going as planned for Ridges. There is so many penalties. One Joey, Pepe, Tom, Leonardo, Lukin Boy, Gurinase, Pes, Das Vessel, Ridges. All of them has penalties. And Elchak pushing Ridges wide. And Ridges another 3 seconds penalty. Wow. And Das Vessel up the inside of Blue Rocket here. Can Das Vessel hold it this time? No, he can't. He's on the inside again. But Blue Rocket is going to go around outside. Around turn number 5. And then have the inside into turn number 6. No, he can't. So Das Vessel has the lead now. With 1.5 laps to go. Elchak looking for a position on Blue Rocket. Blue Rocket with a little bit of a bad exit. Elchak getting closer. But look at the speed from Blue Rocket. It's just gained so much out of the turns. Now Elchak, Blue Rocket and Das Vessel Who can take the win? L check around outside of Blue Rocket into the first corner. Blue Rocket still ahead. L check is side by side with Bridges now. Can Bridges get that overtake done? He can't. And now Toby is in it. Blue Rocket on the inside of Das Hustle. Bridges on the inside of L check. And there's contact between Bridges and L check on the last lap. Can Bridges do something? No, he can't. And it's Toby up the inside of Bridges. Bridges on the outside around turn number 5. He has the inside into turn number 6. Still in 4th. Elchak might be done here. He might only get 3rd. But look how close he is to Das Vessel. Can he do something into the penultimate corner or the last corner? No, he can't. Not into the last corner either. So it's going to be Blue Rocket. No, it's going to be Blue Rocket, Elshak, Toby, Altje, Das Vessel, Bridges, then one Joey, Pepe, Leskar. What a race. What a last lap. 5 drivers fighting for the first place. 2 of them had penalties. But congrats to Blue Rockets for the first sprint race here in Austria. But now we're going to have reversed top 10 grid. So we have Blue Rocket and his teammate Leonardo in 9th and 10th. So Blue Rocket is going to start 10th I mean, and Leonardo is going to start 9th. And that is just gonna get that thing with Bridges and Elchek, and I think even Elchek is going to be ahead of Bridges on the starting line. Should be Elchek 4th and Bridges 3rd. Yes, so Bridges is gonna start in 8th. Huh? What? Wait, am I not live anymore? Am I live? Yeah, no, I am. Yes, I am. Nice. Oh, I got scared because of that pop-up. It said that my internet connection was bad. Wow. Now 35% race. It's going to be a 5-minute break here. Now we're just waiting for round 2. Get their clips done and get the lobby done. This is the time for you guys who's watching to maybe take a toilet break as well. Because I can promise you, it's going to be a tough race again. Should still be soft to mediums, I think. I can't even see the first place. Can't see who's first. Okay, so Altia is on pole. Oi. Jesus. So we're going to ready up at 53, so in 2 minutes. 1 minute. Pez has already done it. Now we should be reading up. Yep. When are we trying to get everyone to read up? Now we start. It's going to be into the race directly, so if your drivers are in the stream, don't forget to do your setup. Oh, he wrote it literally 1 second ahead of me. Waiting for blue rocket only. wait for everyone to do their setups and their strategies. And we are on the way. It's 5 red lights. And it's lights out, and away we go for the 35% race in Austria, and it's Altje in the lead. Toby in second. Regis up to 6, ahead of Tom already. Going to be a medium to soft. And Elchak still Tiffy and Kappa. Regis still in 6. Is on softs. That side on Nasi and is up to 5th. And Altje still in 1st. As Toby, then Das Vessel, then Amigo. Ahead of them. Ahead of Regis. And then Elchak still in 9th. Tom might go for a move on Leonardo. No, Elchak goes for a move on Tom. Altje loose. It's ghosting again, but Toby has the inside into turn number 6 and he's up to 1st. Altje down to 2nd. And Regis is up to 4th now. Elchak up to 7th. Trying to catch up with Regis here. Regis 106.2. Fastest lap yet in the race. But look, it's DRS enabled now as well. How much can Regis take on Das Vessel? Das Vessel catching Altje up the inside into turn number 3 and it's contact, and that's, oh, what is happening? That's Das Vessel and Toby's around. Das Vessel is losing. Regis up to 1st. Elchak up to 5th. And Leonardo and Amigo side by side. Leonardo pushing Amigo on the outside. I don't know what is happening. It's a little bit laggy, but okay. Now Amigo is under pressure from Elchak. What can Elchak do on Amigo? But look at Regis, he almost has a second up to Altje already. This is going to be huge for Regis if he can get the way from Altje. Now Regis with the Elchak with the DRS. Regis 105.7, he's on seconds ahead, but it's not enough as he has Altje caught up right ahead of the DRS zone. But now it's no, Altje gets that again. But it might be over for Altje after this one, because now it's a long way down to the next DRS zone and it's only 7th end. Elchak still not have gone ahead of Amigo, and Leonardo up to 2nd. Can he catch Regis? Can he hold that 2nd within the 2nd? He's doing it good right now. It's only 9th end. Regis needed the Altia to hold Leonardo behind him, but he hasn't. And now Leonardo has the DRS, and this is going to be hard for Ridgeston. It's going to be very hard for Ridges. No, it's only 6/10, but Altia almost losing that DRS to Leonardo now. And Elchak sees that and go for the moves on Amigo now. And he's gonna try to go for the move on Altia as soon as possible. Altia has DRS. He has not DRS anymore on Leonardo. And that means Elchak needs to go ahead as fast as possible to catch those two ahead. Elchak need to do something here to not let Regis away. And it's yellow flag in sector 3, I don't know why. Elchak trying, Alche trying to hold that within a second, but they don't succeed. Alche is out of the DRS range. Elchak trying his hardest. Alche 1.2, and now Elchak going to go for overtake as fast as possible to catch up with Leonardo and Regis. How much can he catch? He's not gonna have the DRS in the next straight, but he's within a second now almost. Now he's gonna lose. He's gonna lose down to 1.3, 1.4 almost. And now we need to gain on Regis and Leonardo again. It's 1.2 seconds. And how much can he gain on the in this middle part of the track without the DRS zones? It is 1 second now, but can he catch a little bit more so he can have DRS? I don't think he can. He can't. He's not gonna have the DRS. He needs to catch a little bit more. He's within the DRS range. Can he hold it up to the first one? Yes, he can. But now Leonardo ahead of Regis. And he used all of his battery almost. He's only have 5% left. But Regis has 30. And Elchak has 18. Regis has the most ERS here. And now Elchak has brought Altia, Amigo, Tiffy and Blue Rocket closer. Tom can't hold the same pace. And is losing time to Blue Rocket then. Wow. This is interesting. Regis is not gonna have the same gain on the soft anymore. Regis can't go for the move here. And look at that, Alche might be out of DRS. No, he isn't. I saw 1 second, but he caught that up pretty fast. But Leonardo is holding those two championship rivals behind himself. Is it Williams' day with 2 race wins maybe? If Leonardo can hold this. Tom with a 3 seconds penalty. And dropping down. Is that Tom? Tom has spun, I think. He's last now. And Elchak is closing down the gap to Regis now. Can Elchak do something to Regis this lap? No, he can't. But Regis, what an exit. Gaining on Leonardo. Can he do something into turn number 4 maybe? He's getting pushed by Elchak, and now Altia is right behind Elchak. Can Altia do something because of that? He is very close, but it's not close enough. And look here, we have a three-way battle, and Tiffy spins and hit the wall and loses the front wing and retires in the middle of the track. And that might be safety car maybe. And if it's going to be that, it's a bad safety car for Tom again. It should not be a safety car because that's a safe place to stand. But we're just very close to Leonardo now. Almost pushed him into the first corner. Can we just do something into turn number 3 here? He goes for it and is ahead. He just wants to have one driver between him and Elchak maybe. Where did Elchak? Oh, he's still there. He just lost a little bit. But we're just holding that first place after that move. Denying the Williams team to get a 1-1 in the sprint races. It is 16 laps to go. It's still a long way to go, and here goes Regis into the pits. How long can Leonardo hold Elchak? Then I don't think he can hold Elchak longer than to turn number 3. I think Elchak is ahead then. Yeah, here comes Elchak, DRS, ERS, and he's already ahead. What can Leonardo do into turn number 4, and can he do something with DRS? He has DRS, but he's not going for it. Just hanging behind Elchak here. Alche, Amigo and Blue Rocket still within the DRS range of them. But how long can Leonardo hold this tempo that Elchak is holding? He is losing a little bit in these corners. It's up to 6/10 now almost. And Bridges is on mediums now. Leonardo has the DRS. Should be able to catch the Elchak a little bit here in the first part of the track. And that's Katsi and Luca going to the pits. Leonardo has caught Elchak very fast here. Oh, he almost slides out into the corner, but can he get that exit and try to go for a move on Elchak? He might be in a better place to be ahead of Elchak instead of being behind him. He's trying his hardest, but is it enough? It's 4/10 now. 5/10, and now Amigo ahead of Elchak. Is that gonna make Leonardo a little bit more trouble? Because I think Amigo has more pace than Altia had. But look at that, Leonardo 6/10 behind Elchak again. Can he catch up that one more time? He is trying. It's 5/10 now. Can he gain that into turn number 3? I don't think he can. Amigo has closed that gap. And look at that, braking by Leonardo. He has caught up with Elchak again and has the DRS. Look how much he can take with DRS. Does he go down inside into turn number 4? He does, and up to first place. That's what I said. He might be even better if he had ahead of Elchak, because then he can go in his own pace in this part of the track and not go full send to have that gap to Elchak. And we saw Regis get the fastest lap of the race on mediums. Oh, limit lag by Leonardo. But look here, can Amigo cause some trouble for Elchak now maybe? Maybe not, because Elchak is going to go ahead of Leonardo directly. Amigo's 3 seconds penalty. And here comes Elchak. Radius 1055. New fastest lap again. But look how close Leonardo can be. Leonardo might go for it into turn number 4 again. He has the speed. Can he go for the dive bomb? He goes for it on the inside. Can he hold it? He can't. He moves back. What can Leonardo do? Can he hold the Amigo behind himself now? And when are they gonna box then? Amigo into the pits. No, Alce into the pits. Leonardo 3 seconds penalty. In the top 3 it's only Elchak who is not having, does not have a penalty. And these 3 guys are going to drive on softs then. But look, Ridges is so far ahead of Alce. Ridges is not far away from these guys. How far is it? He's only 10 seconds behind. And Elchak almost spins. And that gives Leonardo the lead and a little bit of gap. I think they need to go into the box this lap or the next lap. Who are we gonna see? We are seeing Leonardo and Amigo into the box. Elchak staying out. And now it's only going to be 10 laps to go. Does Vessel into the pits? It's going to be Elchak first, Ridja second. And what is the distance? It is 8.6 seconds. It's 8.6 seconds between the two of them. How far behind is Leonardo Ridges then? Leonardo out of the box. How far behind? It says 8.3, but is that correct then? 8.1. It is 8.3 seconds. So Ridges has done a brilliant stint so far, and it's only 10 laps to go. When he crosses the line, it's only 9 laps to go, and it's going to be around 9 seconds, 9 or 10 seconds ahead of Elchak, who is going to be around Alcha, I think. Really 3 seconds penalty. That might be the thing that makes Regis lose that first place. It might be that. Look, Elchak is behind Pes now. He stayed out one more lap and he lost so much time. He needs to overtake Leonardo, Amigo, Blue Rocket, Alche and Pes. Wow. Querinazzi, 3 seconds penalty. It's yellow flag in the first sector. No, it's one Yowie spawn. Tom 3 seconds penalty. Tom is 16th. And Bridges still 6.2 seconds ahead. With 8 laps to go. It's 6 seconds. and all the top four guys has 3 seconds of penalties. And Alti gets 3 seconds as well, so top 5 has a 3 seconds penalty. Oh, so it is Elchak who is 11 seconds behind Ridges, who is the one who can't take these guys, but he is 11 seconds behind. He needs to be in the within 3 seconds of the leader to win. Leonardo, another 3 seconds penalty, that's up to 6 seconds. So he needs to be 3 seconds ahead of Ridges then, to be ahead of Ridges. Amigo, Blue Rocket and Alt, need to be just ahead of Ridges to get that position. And Elchak needs to be 3 seconds behind him only. But Leonardo needs to be 3 seconds ahead. That might not be possible, and now Blue Rocket goes for the move on Amigo, and he is through, and it's Williams second and third now instead of first and second. Leonardo still holds that second place as he did in the qualifications. But Elchak is gaining, it's only 9.6 seconds now, and it's going to be 6 laps left when Regis crosses the line. It's 3.5 seconds to Leonardo now. Leonardo has caught up really fast. But at the end the soft should fall off a little bit. And here might be Amigo's turn on Blue Rocket. Yes, it is. Blue Rocket loses down to 4th. Elchak 8.6 seconds now to Ridges. Oh, he is catching. Leonardo 3 seconds to Ridges now. How much is Elchak gonna get on Ridges? Is Ridges not even gonna be ahead of Elchak at this point? We might need to hope for Elchak to get a penalty there. And now Blue Rocket might have an opportunity to go for Amigo into turn number 3. Are they gonna change positions one more time here? Yes, because here goes Blue Rocket on the outside, and he is ahead. 2.3 seconds up to Ridges from Leonardo now, and it is Williams second and third again. Look at Amigo closing that gap very fast, but not enough. It's 5.96 seconds, 7 seconds for Elchak. I watch Altia. Sorry guys. 2.4, 2.5, and it's only going to be 4 laps to go when they cross the finish line. And Elchak needs to catch 3.6 seconds now to get the win. How much can Ridges hold those guys who's catching him back then? He hasn't lost that much now. And here comes Elchak on Altje. He is past Altje now. And Amigo has 6 seconds of penalties. This is going to be close because now it's only 3.2 seconds between Regis and El Chag, with the 3 seconds penalty added. He's gonna overtake Blue Rocket with this. But he wants more. He wants the win. He wants the win. And it's going to be 3 laps to go when they cross the line next. And it's 5.8 seconds now. And it's 3 laps to go. He almost needs 1 second per lap now. Can he do it? And now Blue Rocket and Leonardo is side by side into turn number 3. And there goes Blue Rocket. But a good switch back from Leonardo. But Blue Rocket has the DRS and goes up to second. But might not. But he's not going to get that second, I don't think. I think Helchek is going to get that ahead of Blue Rocket. 5.6 seconds. Can he gain 1/2 a second here in the last part of the track? It's going to be 2 laps to go when Regis crosses the line. 2 laps to go for the pack, and Elchak is 5.2 seconds behind Regis. That's not enough to take the win, and it's 2 seconds. He needs to gain 1 second per lap to get this, and a little bit more even. And here goes a mega round outside of Leonardo, who gets the exit. I think it's Amigo getting the exit, but Leonardo has the inside. But I don't know, it's lagging a little bit. Amigo gets pushed out and Amigo crashes, and Amigo's out. Has he stuck? He's stuck. And that's the race over for Amigo. Amigo. Oh, he got away now. No, he's out. I'll check. 4.6 seconds. On to the last lap. They go. And he needs to gain 1.5 seconds to win this Grand Prix. How much can he gain with DRS here? He needs to be in the position that Blue Rocket is in now. Leonardo up the inside of Blue Rocket. And Blue Rocket is going to have the DRS here. And he's through already. I'll check then. 3.7 around outside of Leonardo. Can Leonardo? He pushes Elchek. No grip at all out of that turn, it looks like. But he is ahead. It's 4.2 seconds. It's not enough. Is it gonna be Regis that takes the win? Even with 3 seconds of penalty, 4 seconds. He's ahead. Blue Rocket gets another 3 seconds penalty. And it is a win for Regis ahead of Elchek. Then Blue Rocket, Alti in 4th, Leonardo in 5th. Das Vessel in 6th, Lesker in 7th, Katje in 8th, Toby in 9th, Pes in 10th, Kappa in 11th. And it's going to be when Joey... Oh, when Joey spins! Is he out? He's not out. But he gets a penalty. And it's not enough to get P12, right? Pepe gets P12, Wanyo P13, Tom P14, and Luke Boy P15, and Amigo. I think it was the penultimate lap. Second to last lap, he crashes and couldn't get back on the track. But Regis wins the 35% race. And that should put him on the... No, he might have got the fastest lap. And then gained the point. Nope, Tom got it. So I think they got the same points. Might not. Because Regis won and that's... Wait. Oh, he might be ahead. I think he's ahead. Pretty sure he's ahead. But what a race. Regis takes it with 9/10. I think if Leonardo wasn't there, Elchak would have taken it because he gained so much. But before he tried to overtake Leonardo, who pushed him to the edge of the track. But that's the race. And around 10 in beyond the limit. Tier 1, and I'm gonna see you guys next week. Goodbye.